Yo, this is Deontay the Bronx Bummer Wild, the WBC heavyweight champion of the world. And I'd like to give a big shout out to CJ Goodfellow of Sports TV. Bomb Squad, baby.
Check out our new sponsor, Cell Phone Buyers Recyclers. They pay cash for smartphones and tablets. Like and share their social media pages for an opportunity to win an iPhone. Facebook, Instagram, and website are all in the description. What you waiting on? Head over there and try to get that iPhone. Canelo crying and complaining about opponents trying to cash in, fighting him. Let me tell you why opponents want the moon and stars to fight Canelo Alvarez. We're back, Goodfellas Sports TV. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Appreciate the love, support for real. And yeah, guys want the moon and stars to fight Canelo because they know it's impossible to win. All right, they saying he don't take vital testing no more. From the failed drug test to having the commission under his thumb to not going to get a fair decision from the refs, from the other officials and judges, knowing you behind the eight ball. Come on, man. This is why these dudes want a lot of money to fight Canelo. Because it's not a fair fight. They going to sell they owe. Even if they win, they lose. You know what I'm saying? They going to give Canelo the benefit of the doubt on the score and everything. And then you got guys out here allegedly taking dives like Kovalev. And I told you guys that fight with Kovalev was probably fixed. Before the fight happened, I heard it from people around the Golden Boy circle. So this is why guys are pricing themselves out. If I'm gonna price my O and I'm gonna give up my belts, I'm gonna want it for life-changing money. I'm gonna want it for my number. You're not gonna just give me no $7 million. And people say, well, Canelo only took $4 million to fight Floyd Mayweather. Well, Floyd Mayweather took an 80-20 split to fight Oscar De La Hoya and went to do the job. So if you don't have knockout power, and you like Billy Joe Saunders, you don't have knockout power, of course you're going to want some extra money. Especially when you paying Danny Jacobs $15 million to fight. Now, they said Danny Jacobs got 12, but he really got 15 for what I heard. So you saying like Danny Jacobs got 15? The same Danny Jacobs that is barely got a world title in his career? People forget when Danny Jacobs had the regular WA title, that wasn't no world title, that fake belt. Danny Jacobs was a one-time world champion. Let that marinate. You talking about Caleb Plant, he got a world championship belt. He got more title defenses than Danny Jacobs had. You feel me? Danny Jacobs didn't even defend his world title once. He went right over to Canelo and gave it to him. What Danny Jacobs do? Get a moral victory over Golovkin? BoxRec say he lost. Callum Smith saying I'm the lineal champ and I'm the Super WBA champ at 168. Jermall Charlo saying, shit, I have more title defenses than Danny Jacobs. My name higher in these streets than Danny Jacobs. I got more fans than Danny Jacobs. Billy Joe saying I'm a two-time, two-division world title holder. So, when you pay Danny Jacobs all that money, and these dudes are more accomplished than Danny Jacobs, they gonna want that type of money. People got in their head that Danny Jacobs is some type of rock star or great fighter. No, he's an average fighter. He barely got a world title. Barely. And he struggled with Sergey Derevchenko. So when people say, well, Golovkin beat Danny Jacobs, I'm not impressed. I felt Danny Jacobs lost to Saluki, which Demetrius Andrade didn't lose a round to. He did the blue face. He mopped him up. So, and then the stipulations. Or you got to take 2 rehydration clause. Or if you smaller than Canelo, or ain't no rehydration clause, he muscling up to 20, 30 pounds above weight. You know what I'm saying? He rigging the game too much. That's why these dudes don't want to fight him. He rigging the game too much. He can't go in there fair and square and say, if you beat me, you beat me. Then he rigged the game up with rehydration clauses, and if it ain't, or if he don't want the rehydration clause in there, he get the IBF to change the rules. He picked the officials. He picked the judges, the commission under his thumb. He do all that. And then if you so happen to beat him, you got to come back and do it again. The next fight, you're going to be fighting in El Chapo kitchen. You're going to be fighting in Mexico. You got to do it again. So he got too much security. He the boxing version, the in-the-ring version of Floyd out the ring. Canelo going to that ring, he got 1,000 bodyguards, from the ref to the California State Athletic Commission to the judges to the guy that owned the arena, all the casino bosses around him, De La Hoya, he got all this protection. And I like the way guys freeze the Canelo out. Freeze his ass out. Make him go fight John Ryder. Make him go fight David Lemieux. You know, have some integrity. Build your own legacy. You ain't got to beat Canelo to have no legacy. Fight each other. Billy Joe, Caleb Plant, David Benavidez, Callum Smith, Jermall Charlo, Demetrius Andrade. Make him like Squidward in that meme. With Squidward looking outside and Patrick and SpongeBob having fun, make him go fight Ryder Murata. Make him and Triple G love each other. And y'all just fight each other and freeze them out. Then he might get his mind right. I like the idea of it. I like freeze him out until he get his mind right. Because he ain't going to do nothing but keep cheating y'all, and his apologists going to act like ain't nothing happened. Fuck Canelo. If he ain't got the commission on his side, he got the VADA on his side. If he ain't got the VADA on his side, he got the city of Vegas on his side. Forget this dude ain't no Mayweather. He didn't earn his position to pick and choose his fights. If y'all fight each other, y'all will build y'all self-worth up. Y'all bang it out with each other, I'm telling you. He gonna come to his senses. He can give y'all $20 million to fight. And still, then I still wouldn't fight him. I still wouldn't fight him. Because it ain't fair. It ain't nothing. The game is rigged. You know, all these fighters that got integrity and morals and all that, man. Shout out to them, man. Forget Canelo. Forget that payday. Fight each other. You know what I'm saying? And get that $7 million fighting 2-3 times a year. Get it the hard way. But guess what? At least you're not doing it the greasy way. You ain't selling your soul to fight Canelo. Then you like Kovalev. I didn't have enough time to repair. You know, Cinnamon had me take a dive, and let's do it again without 2 rehydration clothes. You know, I just don't understand. You know why he just can't fight me at 175 or no. I mean, you know, I just Andre Wood. You know what I'm saying? Forget them excuses, man. Billy Joe Saunders, he can fight Canelo. I don't care about Billy Joe Saunders. He ain't got no power to knock Canelo out. Billy Joe Saunders ain't looked the same since he got popped. Since the block been hot, Billy Joe ain't been the same fighter. So you can kill that noise. Nobody care about Billy Joe. And Billy Joe ain't got the support of the Brits. Ain't no Brits coming over to watch Billy Joe and Canelo. Unless Eddie Hearn chartered their flight and paying for their hotel and buying their tickets. That fight ain't gonna sell out unless tickets $10. Ringside tickets $100. You know, it ain't no good fight. People in America don't even know who Billy Joe Saunders is. Sound like a furniture store. And what they got? Comforters, futons, end tables. You know, what Billy Joe Saunders sound like a tavern or a hub or something like that. Get out of here, man. So, you know, Canelo, I don't understand why he said he gonna fight in Tokyo end of this year. We know that versus Murata. He want to fight in Mexico next year. We don't care, Canelo. We don't care until you stop rigging the game. And his coach sit here and lie. Oh, we did no such thing. You a goddamn lie. All your people at Golden Boy don't even mess with Canelo. And don't mess with Oscar. And they leak all the information out. You're setting up fights. You know what I'm saying? You don't drug test no more. Allegedly, that's what they saying. You got the commission under you stacking your gloves, you know, your wraps and all that cheating stuff you doing, man. If we know it's 100% chance you're going to win the fight, why do we need to watch you fight? Nobody cares. You and Golovkin could fight again and again. Nobody cared. It wasn't that great of a fight the way it was built up. It wasn't no Hagler Hearns. You know what I'm saying? So, the second fight, it was okay. I mean, I can live without it. But shout out to David Benavidez, Caleb Plant, Callum Smith, and Jermall Charlo for having some integrity. You know, forget Cinnamon. Cinnamon don't want to fight fair. If Cinnamon fought in fair fight, Cinnamon have 5 or 6, 7 losses right now. Just as Chavez would have had 3 or 4, 5 more losses. You know what I'm saying? They got to rig the game for the Mexicans right now. They got to rig the game so they can seem like they have a star. But Canelo ain't one of the all-time greats, bro. He not. He just popular like Chavez and popular like Oscar. That's the difference. So he ain't some great fighter, man. He's just a manufactured fighter. But hey, let me know what you guys think. Don't forget we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out to the email. If you got business, question, inquiry, sponsorship, video requests, keep sharing the videos. Want to make a donation to the channel, that link's in the description. Cash App, PayPal, best way to donate is share the video. But let me know what you guys think. I dropped the article link in the description. You have some people in here going to have some Mexican tears drown in the comment section, dislike button. Who cares? One time for the one time, we gone.